Hi everyone, my name is Sabrina Mir and I am a teaching assistant with the Young Scientists Program at USC. Welcome to week 9 of the special education YouTube videos. This week we'll be doing lava lamps. Have any of you guys ever made a lava lamp before? Here I have my lava lamp. So before I add this tablet to it, take a minute and think about why these substances aren't mixing together. I'm going to go ahead and put this in. So you can start to see my lava lamp at work. Before we make our own lava lamps, let's learn a few vocabulary words first. So the first vocabulary word is density. Density is how packed molecules are together or substances are together. So if you look at this picture, the circles are very spread apart, so it's not very dense because they're not packed or very tight. If you look at this picture, this is more dense because the circles are very tight and pushed together. The next word is polarity. So some substances are something called polar and some substances are something called nonpolar. And polar and nonpolar are different properties of a substance, so they don't mix together. So in this example, the water is polar and the oil is nonpolar. So since these are not both polar or both nonpolar, they won't mix together. The last word is dissolve. So dissolve is when something breaks down and becomes incorporated into a liquid. So in the lava lamps, the little tablet that I put in the beginning, that gets dissolved and that's what's making the water move in the lava lamp. One example of dissolving is when you take sugar and put it in water. When you put the sugar in the water, you no longer see the little sugar cubes or sugar molecules. It starts to break down and become incorporated with the water, so the sugar is dissolving in the water. For this week's experiment, when we make lava lamps, you'll need a few different materials. You'll need either a bottle or a clear glass to make your lava lamp in. You'll also need some water, some oil, some food coloring, and finally Alka-Seltzer tablets. So I first put water at the bottom of the glass and then put vegetable oil on top. And now I'm adding some water-based food coloring in. So the food coloring will start to drop to the bottom towards the water because of the density. Now I'm going to go ahead and add an Alka-Seltzer tablet into the glass. So you see the Alka-Seltzer tablet starting to dissolve, and this is pushing up the water into the oil, creating a lava lamp effect. So when looking at our lava lamp for the vocabulary words that we learned, we first learned about density. So this is the water sitting at the bottom of the bottle. It's more dense than the oil, so the water will sink down and the oil will stay on top. Then we talked about polarity. So water is polar, whereas oil is nonpolar. And since these are different, one is polar and one is nonpolar, they don't mix. If both were polar, these two would mix together. If both were nonpolar, they would mix together, but they're different, so they're not mixing. And finally, dissolve. I'm taking this Alka-Seltzer tablet and dropping it in, and the tablet will slowly start to dissolve, and it's pushing up these water molecules to make our lava lamp. For the diverse scientist for this week, I'll be talking about someone who did some great work in the field of chemistry, since a lot of the words that we learned this week were from chemistry. Kitty Hach-Darrow was the wife of Clifford Hack, who started the Hack Chemical Company. He did great work in the field of water analysis and ensuring clean drinking water. Kitty, however, did great work since a lot of people didn't know about this way to analyze water and make sure that it was safe to drink. She promoted the company heavily and did a lot of pioneering efforts to market it. She actually even sent it to remote towns and other locations. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the last video for this semester, so I will see you guys next semester with the Spring 2021 Special Education YouTube videos.